A soldier's journey is marked by sacrifice, leaving in silence, never certain of the return. Yet for those left behind, the ache of not knowing is even heavier. In these moments of parting and reunion, we're reminded that love, family, and hope are what truly endure. Tears filled her eyes the moment she saw her dad. After all this time, he was finally home, right where he belonged.
Surprise! Yes! Oh.
Welcome!
Welcome to our Halloween class.
There's nothing better than seeing their loved one again after being apart for so long. Their hero lives for the moment she reunites with the family who waited endlessly for her. To reunite with her, he crossed miles, oceans, and months of longing, because love like theirs was worth every step of the journey. That was the most precious medal he ever received, handed to him by his own father. There's no greater gift for these kids during the holidays than having their dad back home, in the most special way imaginable. This Marine spent his vacation on something truly priceless. The joy in his little sister's eyes when he came home and surprised her on her birthday. After the intense Nighthammer raid in Iran, she finally returned home. Her loyal dog rushed over, tail wagging, gently took her bag and walked beside her. After everything, they were finally safe, together.
So nice outside today, Ocean. So nice.
After 6 long months overseas, U.S. Air Force soldier Richard Torres gave his boys the ultimate surprise. Their hero was right there, standing in their classroom. Can you see the pure joy on this little girl's face? Her beloved big brother just came home, because the very first thing he wanted to do after returning from Afghanistan was see her. Did you know only 8% of U.S. soldiers made it back from the battlefield in Afghanistan? He was one of them. And the day he returned, his joy doubled. His second daughter had just been born. A homecoming wrapped in survival, love, and the miracle of new life. Her soldier brother couldn't be there to hug her the day she got into college. He held back tears from afar. But today, on her graduation day, he came home to celebrate the moment they had both been waiting for. This nurse did not expect that behind her was her sister, who served in the military. They hadn't seen each other for so long. Katie watched a video from her brother, thinking he couldn't attend her wedding. But during her first look, she turned, and there he was.
I was walking up and I was like, wait, that's not Joe.
It's a mother wrapping her son in a tearful hug after a year of brave service in the Middle East. If this moment warmed your heart, hit subscribe and spread the love. The moment she spotted a soldier in the distance, her world stopped. She sprinted into his arms. Her dad was finally home, and nothing else mattered. When his sister cried, I could feel how deeply she missed her brother. Those tears weren't sadness. They were love overflowing. This is how a father's homecoming from military service turned an ordinary day into the happiest moment of his kids' lives.
He's motioning somewhere.
After a tough week, a sergeant stationed in Kuwait gave his little sister the best Valentine's gift, coming home safe and sound after a year apart. Her tears said it all.
One more time before her seat.
Imagine how you would feel if the one you missed most was waiting in the trunk of your car. You'd probably look just like this soldier's sister. They had been called to the school office for what they thought was school business. But inside the principal's conference room stood their hero, home early from deployment to surprise them. A little girl received the most unforgettable Christmas gift, her mom, home from deployment after 14 long months, appearing on stage during her holiday concert and wrapping her in a tearful embrace. Mackenzie Freeman was fully locked into the game until, mid-play, she caught sight of a familiar face she hadn't seen in over 6 months. Instantly, she ran and leapt into her father's arms, beginning a flood of long-awaited hugs. Watch this touching moment as a U.S. soldier surprises his mom at work. Judging by her reaction, it's the most unforgettable end to a shift she's ever had.
I know. I made you believe it. Told you come over early for school.
This is Joey, everybody!
Witness the heartfelt moment as students welcome their history teacher home from war in Afghanistan. Their cheers say everything words can't. This 13-year-old boy got the surprise of his life when his military mom, finally home from service, showed up at his basketball game. It was truly a heartwarming moment. Amy? Just before the big game, a boy's world lit up. His father, home from Afghanistan, stepped out to surprise him with the hug he'd been dreaming of for 2 years. For you, 1 year may have gone by fast, but for this girl, it felt like ages. Her soldier dad quietly returned from deployment and walked onto the softball field, and her world lit up. A military officer surprised their kids right during the game when he returned from Afghanistan. She was told 2 days prior that he wouldn't be able to come home due to COVID, and then this happened. After a year overseas, a soldier came home for the holidays and surprised his sisters at school with a heartfelt reunion. At a basketball game, a mother and daughter were thrilled, thinking they'd won autographed jerseys. But the real surprise waited in a giant box. Her soldier husband, finally home. Tears followed. He gave his niece the greatest Valentine's gift, his return. After so long apart, his surprise hug brought tears, joy, and a moment they'd both hold close to their hearts forever. This stepfather appeared at her school, and the moment his stepdaughter spotted him, she ran into his arms. After 2 years apart, in the middle of her swearing-in ceremony, this officer stood tall until her son appeared after 2 long years apart. Overwhelmed, she embraced him. At Disney's Art of Animation Resort, a soldier hid among a flash mob to pull off the surprise of a lifetime. When his family finally spotted him, their emotional reunion brought tears to every eye. While leading a Student of the Month assembly, a teacher suddenly spots a name that stops her cold. Eric Benny. It's her son, a soldier she hasn't seen in months.
Hey. Miss you too.
Disguised in a mascot costume, the sister quietly stepped onto the field. The moment her sibling realized who was inside, he was so excited. Look at how Big Brother comes home from the U.S. Air Force and surprises his little sister at cheerleading practice. And just like that, he stole the heart of every cheerleader that day. At the home opener, this Marine sent a heartfelt message to his wife and kids from overseas. But just when they thought that was the surprise, he appeared in person. Tears, joy, and a family reunited. Her school birthday became even more special when her dad, after 10 long months deployed, walked in at lunchtime, turning an ordinary day into a memory she'll never forget.
Hey boys.
There's no greater gift 2 kids could receive at Christmas than having their dad return home from service, the most precious surprise Santa could ever deliver. No parent ever wants to be away from their child, but by the grace of God, this little one got the sweetest miracle. Mom and Dad made it home safe, back into the arms of their 2 precious children. He wanted to surprise his children, so the Air Force sergeant hid in a fire truck arranged with his wife. When it stopped, he stepped out. His kids ran into his arms. Witness the heartwarming moment a loyal military dog reunites with his handler after a year apart. Tails wagging, eyes shining, and a bond that never broke. For most kids, having their dad around each day is just part of life. But for a little girl whose father serves in the military, every moment with him is something to treasure. And now, after 2 years apart, she finally got that moment. The kids said there was a surprise at home. She never expected it to be her soldier. The whole family decided to keep the surprise from him, and the moment he'd been dreaming of was finally here. His dad was home. They thought it was just a gift, until Jayan opened the crate and saw his soldier dad inside, home after 3 long years. Samantha froze the moment her mom, a sergeant, walked into her classroom, home from Iran after a year apart. During the game, Matt watched a video message on the big screen until his brother walked out behind him, returning from Afghanistan a month early. Being a soldier's wife is a quiet kind of strength. For 2 long years, she carried the weight of every moment alone, facing the silence, the heartache, and even bringing their child into the world without him. But today, that chapter closes, because the love of her life is finally home. The family photo became complete the moment he stepped into frame. Everything felt whole again.
I hate annoying you. I was just saying. Oh my god, David.
After nearly a year in Afghanistan, he wrapped his son in a long-awaited hug, a moment neither of them will ever forget. This is a small surprise gift turned into the biggest joy for this little girl. Chief Petty Officer Harris had been away for 10 long months. The moment her son saw her walk through the door, he broke down in tears. His hero was finally home. Airman Hol Yaramil surprised his sister Maya at her 8th grade promotion ceremony.
Welcome home, Maya's brother.
He flew home from Germany to surprise his grandma. Blindfolded, she gently touched his face, and the moment she realized it was him, her heart nearly burst with joy.
Happy Mother's Day.
Are you happy, Mom? Are you happy? Are you happy?
A U.S. soldier reunited with his wife during her graduation rehearsal, ending 8 long months apart with tears and a tight embrace. At a hockey game, a Marine's video message played for his family. Then he appeared in person and proposed to his girlfriend, right in front of the roaring crowd.
Actually, you have to kind of be in.
This mother had no idea her son was standing right behind her, until she turned around. Wow, her hero was finally here.
His face!
There's Mr. Todd.
He was puzzled about being called to the principal's office until he saw his sister, home from deployment, standing there with open arms and a tearful smile. What could be more heartwarming than seeing your dad again after a year apart? To some, a year may seem short, but for military families, it feels like a lifetime. And at last, the waiting was over. Her hero had finally come home.
Are you happy, baby? You're happy? Sure, honey.
This girl finally saw her brother again when he showed up during the game. A surprise that brought instant tears and a moment she'll never forget. No matter how tough the journey, a soldier's heart always finds its way home. Family is their constant anchor, the love that steadies them through every battle. If these moments reminded you to hold your loved ones close, please like and subscribe for more meaningful stories.